What's up, guys? This is Biz, and welcome back to another episode of my 100% playthrough of Bourgeois Deathmatch for Doom 2 on the Ultra Violence difficulty with fast monsters enabled. Now, normally I go into like a lightning quick intro here and get all the rules and stuff out of the way so we can get into the video very quickly, but I thought today, one more time if you'll bear with me, let's do a little bit of an extended intro here. I wanted to show you this really cool method that they use to get single player content into what is essentially supposed to be a deathmatch WAD. So let's go ahead and roll some footage from map 2. And I want to show you stuff like, for example, these doors. Well, they're not really doors, but the fake doors. And like, you know, these single player pickups, armor. And if we go into the blue skull key area here, there's like a line we can cross that opens that wall. Got another fake door here. Of course, the blue key. Now, this is all stuff that you probably wouldn't see in a deathmatch map. It's all kind of extraneous and not needed. And so, if we open the map and use the IDDT cheat, you can actually see that what they did is they took the entire layout of the map and copied it twice. And we'll go into no clip here. And you can actually stroll out of the single player level and over into the deathmatch one. And it looks a lot different. There's no doors, you know, it's like a big open and free flowing arena, which is kind of what you want for a, you know, a deathmatch level. And like back in the blue skull key area, there's no, there isn't that wall for the chain gunner trap. So yeah, a very creative way to squeeze both single player and deathmatch into the same map. So kudos to the map makers. That's very cool. Anyways, I try to be informative as well as entertaining, but let's get to the real reason why you're all here. Let's watch some gameplay. As always, technical info on the WAD as well as UV fast rules will be flashing up at the bottom of the video. Today we're going to be checking out map 4, tutorials work, map 5, almighty sweep, and map 6, fade. Let's do it. Alright, Bourgeois map 4. A little bit of a hot start here. Chain gunner, high priority, take him out. And then we're going to want to focus on this meatball. Make sure he's down, and then we're out of here. Let's go get us a better gun. I mean, look at all these enemies. This is crazy. Oh yeah, that's what we're talking about. Rocket launcher. I like to come back down here. There's some rocket ammo. And I actually practiced this map a whole bunch before recording, and I had no idea you could open that door. This WAD's a little weird. Like some maps, there are door textures, but they're not actually doors, they're walls. It's going to take some getting used to. Clean out this room though. We can top up on the armor, grab the plasma. Almost everything's dead at this point. We got a spider to squash here. And then let's go for the secret. There's a little blue chew right in here, so grab that. Got the big finish coming up. We want to be strong. There's an Archie. But they pretty much neuter the encounter by giving you the BFG. And just like that, the map's over. We got one guy camping in the corner here, friggin' noob. And he's all that stands in the way between you and the exit. This map, I don't know. It's a minute 15, 18. It's not offensive, you know? It's not even long enough to render an impression. I'm like, it's alright. I don't hate it. I don't think it's great. You know? Anyways. Let me know what you thought about that map. Let's go to the next one. Alright, another Bouge map, another hot start. Grab the SCG, just come in here and spray. Let's go up here for some goodies, need that armor. Dodge the Baron, very nice. There's an Archvile, but don't worry about him, he's like trapped in a room up there. Let's grab the super shotgun. Now, the reason I don't go for it on the initial mad dash is it's a little inconsistent. The pinkies tend to block you from getting there. And there's also a rocket launcher here, but that Arachnotron, well, on Fast Monsters, he just likes to stand his ground like it's Florida or something. And he'll just stand there and shoot and not really move. And so, yeah, a little inconsistent to grab these guns at the start. But this way is probably slower, of course. I'm just screwing around here. Say, hello, I got 14 rockets, let's go. This is an early bourgeois mindset here. I was like, oh, I gotta preserve ammo. It's like, nah, man, these maps are made to go fast. Look at this guy chirping from the balcony. Alright, Baron, down. Let's get rid of this pesky archvile. I like to take care of that spider because he can shoot plasma at you from down the hall. Now we got a couple Walmart shoppers over here. And oh yeah, face rocket. Too ballsy with the rockets around the corners. Can't help myself. Oh, look at that shot went right through him. Of course, he gets the last word in the conversation. Jerk. Ooh, blue armor. Yum. Man, that's like the first one we've seen, I think, in this WAD. Haven't got to say that enough. Alright, so we got a Cyber and an Archie and Revs. Here's a fun game. Let's see how many rockets whiz past my head. You ready? Oh, there's one. There's two. Oh, there's three. Yeah, you got to keep one eye on the Cyber and one eye on the Archie. That's how we do around here. And, you know, I didn't want to tempt the Doom gods too much, so playing this one pretty cautious. Just hit him with the Super Soaker, and he'll be down before you know it. Unfortunately, I did not have enough plasma. But that's okay. He was 2 shots with the SSG. Couple last minute enemies right here. Now, I have seen the Archvile that we just killed teleport up onto this platform. So, I don't know if it's random, but he can appear there. Which would probably be a little easier. But just something to note. Almighty Sweep. I like this map a lot. I enjoy playing it. I played it quite a bit though, so yeah, it's wearing on me a little bit. But it's a fun map. And again, another Cyber Demon. Always appreciate when they show up. Let's check out another map. Alright, Bourgeois Map 6. I like this one. Let's get into it. Let's come down here to the red key room. We need that SSG. However, we are severely under-equipped to deal with that, so grab it and boogie. Rocket launchers right here, that's nice. I love these guys up on the wall. Like, they're annoying, but just good placement. Let's hit them with some rockets. Ooh, that was a good one. Alrighty, we want to go for the armor. And yeah, we got some stuff from the red key room trickling in behind us, so we'll deal with that. I'm holding my rockets here. I probably should have spent them. Again, it's the early bourgeois mindset. Haven't quite figured out how this WAD works. Alright, Walmart's closing. Let's get rid of him. And oh, look at another set of blue armor. Yum. But also, we got this annoying Cyber Demon. Now, generally that hallway is full of enemies, but it looks like he already did the business for us. So let's come over here and grab the blue key. And there's also a closet full of pinkies. And I think the first time I did this, they swarmed me, so I was expecting them, but I guess they didn't wake up this time. We'll get the Cybby Cyb to help us out here. Just watch out for missiles. Thank you, sir. Alright, watching him do the old merry-go-round here, but should be shooting him. And now it's a straight-up fight. Just get in there and hit him with some plasma. Once he's down, we'll go through the blue key door. And way easier to deal with these enemies from here than from in the actual room down below him. Something, the high ground. And this Archie is pretty easy. Now, I've seen the UV Max demo. You can telefrag him by going in this teleporter, but oh, not on fast monsters. He will zap your ass. And that's Fade. Good map, good map. I like it. Anytime a Cybe shows up, I'm always happy. I really enjoyed this map. This one, you know, this was my, I think that was first exit on this map, so there's a couple things I could improve, like the hallway with all the dead enemies. I didn't need to do that, waiting for the monster closet, but all in all, it's not a bad run. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Hope you guys enjoyed these 3 maps. Let me know what you thought about them. I would say map 4, map 5, great, map 6, awesome. That's my opinion on these 3. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Have a good night.